Hi, Cody Waite with Weight Endurance here at Session 6 Sport Performance, demonstrating our mobility sequence of movements, mobility number 4 in our base builder strength training program. So what we're going to do is called the banded hamstring. It's really kind of a hamstring and hip stretcher here. So you're going to need some sort of rubber band, elastic band like this. You could also use a rope or anything that can be kind of looped around your foot like this, and then where you can kind of maintain some tension. So a rope, a larger rubber band like this will work. All right, and you're going to lay down. So we've got on my right foot, getting a little tension here, then we're going to pull our leg up, and this will start to increase some tension in your hamstring. We want to keep our legs straight but our knees soft, so it's not a complete lockout. There's a slight bend here, soft knees, but it's a straight leg. And keeping some tension here. So with all of our kind of mobility, static, stretching movements, it's really about kind of relaxing into this stretch, taking some deep breaths, and spending some time here. So anywhere from 20, 30, 40 seconds up to a minute even to do this, okay? So we're really feeling this hamstring. Once we've felt like it's kind of loosening up, lightening up, we can do a little bit of pointing and flexing of our toe to kind of get a little extra emphasis here, kind of a little bit of flossing of the muscles and nerves and soft tissue. So I like to point up towards the ceiling, then relax, point up, relax, and you'll really feel some movement there in your hamstring and getting it to kind of get some extra mobility in there. And then from this position, we're going to maintain the tension in the band and roll our leg to the side. So this is where the hip piece kind of comes in. So we're going to get more of this glute, knee, and you're still hitting some hamstring. But you're getting a nice stretch here, a little low back stretch as well. And again, you're going to hold here for upwards of 30 seconds or more. Take some deep breaths. Let that foot fall as you relax towards the floor. And then when you've kind of relaxed into it and felt you've got a good stretch, you can do some pointing and flexing again. Okay, so we're really lengthening the whole posterior chain through the glutes, the hamstrings, and the calves, and our low back even. So we're getting the full gamut of posterior chain here. All right, and when you're done with that, you bring your foot back up to the center position, and then you're going to roll it now to the outside. Again, keeping some tension on the band. You're still hitting the hamstring, but now you're also moving more to the inside of the quad here, this kind of adductor piece. This gets worked really well when you're doing a lot of squats. So this can kind of help get you some extra mobility in the squat, improving your squat ability and depth. Okay. Then after you've relaxed into that, you can do a few little point and flexes of the toe. Just kind of getting a different angle of the posterior chain here. And then when you're done with that, you come up here and lower back down. So that whole sequence might take you, upwards of 3 minutes possibly. Take your time with these, take some deep breaths in each of the 3 positions, pointing and flexing and moving through it, okay? So I'll do a quick little recap here. Going to the left leg, get some tension in, you lay back, leg goes up, take some deep breaths as you sink into this stretch and relax. Once you've kind of maxed out there, you do some pointing and flexing, okay? Then you come across the body. This gets you low back, glute, hamstring, and then when you point and flex, after you've relaxed into it, some calf. This feels really good when you relax and take your time and not rush through it like I'm doing. Then you go back to center, and then the third step is going outward. Okay, so now we're really shifting the emphasis to the inside of the quad, the adductor, giving us some extra mobility for our squats. Point and flex when you're near the end there, and then you bring it back, and up you go. So that's the banded hamstring, really kind of hamstring hip, getting that whole posterior chain lengthened, relaxed. It feels really good. I really like doing this before bed as well, not just after training sessions, but kind of a before bed stretch routine feels really well too. All right, so that's mobility sequence number 4. It's part of our base builder strength series. Good luck.